Authorities are still racing against time to stop a nuclear meltdown in Japan. The International Atomic Energy Agency has upgraded its alert for the Fukushima plant from level 4 to 5. That's the same as the notorious 3 Mile Island accident of 1979. And almost 500,000 people remain homeless, living in makeshift shelters in the cold, and medical teams say there have been more deaths, particularly among the elderly. Hayden Cooper reports from Tokyo.
For a moment, this seemed like a miraculous rescue. A young man pulled alive from the freezing rubble.
I found a man wrapped in a blanket. He was physically exhausted.
But his rescuers later learned the man had only recently returned to his home after evacuating last week. Up and down the northeast coast, the death toll now stands at 7,000, and small country crematoriums are overwhelmed. Here in Rikuzan-Takata, relatives pick through fragments of their family members to keep. This woman's mother is one of the dead.
I felt happy to have found her, but also I'm very thankful that the rescuers searched in the freezing weather.
The freezing weather is complicating the work of medical teams. They're now warning of the risk of flu. 500,000 people are crowded into evacuation centres. Survivors are still returning to their homes and businesses and beginning the mammoth recovery.
1 week on and I'm finally starting to feel a bit settled. Today we're making the first steps towards recovery.
At Fukushima too, there's a touch of optimism. A squad of firefighters is persevering in the mission to stabilise the stricken nuclear plant.
Water cannons have been spraying water on the spent fuel pond, and seawater was injected into the reactor pressure vessel.
A power cable has been laid. Cooling has resumed in 2 reactors. Power rationing extends all the way to the capital, where the neon glow has dimmed. The people here are opening their own wallets for the disaster victims. Tokyo remains in a state of suspense, transfixed by the nuclear threat north of the city. But a quiet calm has descended on the place. Aftershocks are smaller and less frequent, and there's almost a sense of relief that nothing else has gone wrong. Hayden Cooper, ABC News, Tokyo.